Hey everybody, welcome to episode 4. It's episode 4, right?
I don't know.
If you're not even watching, we're excited to be back with another fun episode.
Pumped.
I mean, as you know, I'm less excited. I'm always less excited for not my movies, but
I'll be honest. I am more excited about the movie I'm going to watch, but less excited about this part of it.
why?
It's harder to do this part of it because I've already seen it. Plus, it's like I get to talk crap about whatever movie you have coming, whereas this movie I already know what's awesome. So,
Well, yeah, I have to kind of steer the episodes for my movie, and now we're leaving it up to you. So
I got my trusty notes
that
you wrote.
That I wrote out. All right. So, do you want to tell everybody what the movie is this week?
Beetlejuice. That should have one of those effects on it.
Beetlejuice.
Exactly.
Beetlejuice.
So good. How many times?
I know. Well, that's going to lead me to the absolute only thing I know about this movie.
Which is?
That you can't say his name 3 times or he'll show up.
Okay,
That's
it means nothing if you don't know anything else.
And I also
so.
feel like there's like a couple in this movie, but I don't know who they are or what they're about.
Yep.
Is that true? There's a couple?
Yes.
And then, okay, so I lied. I do know a couple of things.
Okay, here we go. Great. She's just seen it.
Surprise! No. Okay, so I know that you can't say his name 3 times. I know there's a couple in it. And then I remember seeing like some weird thing with like a big mouth. Is that a thing?
Big mouth.
Is that what it is? A big mouth or something? In like a Halloween decorations.
There's a couple big mouths in this.
Okay. All right.
So you're not far off.
Well, and I know it's got your favorite person, Michael Keaton. Is that his name?
Yes, Michael Keaton.
Yeah. Is he related to Diane Keaton?
That I don't know, I guess.
Okay.
They
Just figured you'd know more about him.
Wow, you caught me off guard with that one. I don't know anything about Diane Keaton. Matter of fact, I couldn't even tell you what she looks like.
Really?
Is she the one in that movie about the aliens? I married a alien or my stepmother's an alien. Is that Diane Keaton?
No.
Oh, who's
but
that?
That I have no idea. But that's a good movie.
Man, we are 2 of the best to be doing movie podcasts.
I know, right? We know a lot. Really.
I have a picture of Diane Keaton in my head, and now I'm thinking for sure it's not
skirts
the
a lot, I feel.
stepmother one.
Long skirts.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Well, so why don't you hit me with what you got with Beetlejuice? Because like I said, I've already covered everything I know about it.
So I first saw this movie. This movie came out in 19.
I want to guess.
Okay, go ahead.
We should put that on the notes. We're gonna
Came in the 1900s.
Yep. I was already gonna guess that. I'm gonna say 1994.
Way off.
Really?
Not that far off.
Higher or lower?
Lower. We're just gonna guess until you get it.
Wait, do you mean like earlier or later?
You have to. It's farther back than that.
Okay, 1991.
Older.
1990?
Old. How many guesses do you get here?
Okay, what is it? Just tell me.
1988.
You're lying.
Nope.
It's that old?
It's that old.
Well, no wonder I haven't seen this garbage.
No, because this movie has still been out for your entire life. You should have accidentally seen this by now. Especially, you love Halloween.
I love Halloween, but
This is like, to me, it's like...
It's no hocus pocus.
Nightmare Before Christmas for adults, kind of.
I didn't really like Nightmare Before Christmas that much. I do now because Connor likes it, and I like to sing the songs. I like the songs. Are there songs? No, there's no songs. So,
you know, I don't remember if there's a lot of songs. It's not a musical.
Well, then I'm out.
Travolta's not in it.
I'm out.
So you're out. It's not a musical.
I'm out.
Garbage.
I'm not really excited to watch this one, especially now you're telling me it came out in '88.
Yeah, but I'm being honest with you though. When you watch it, it doesn't feel like 1988. There's nothing that ties it to that time, really. Does that make sense? Besides maybe a little bit of the outfits, but
yeah.
Even like I'll say the main character, not Beetlejuice, but the couple you're talking about, even his outfits, I feel like they've come back. Like I feel like I'm wearing.
Well, yeah, but that's because people are wearing wonky, ugly things all the time nowadays.
Well, whatever. If I didn't tell you it was 1988 and I told you it was 2014, you'd believe it.
I doubt it.
I'm telling you, there's nothing that ties it to that time.
All right, well, we'll see.
I'm really hoping that we have it on one of the streaming services so we don't have to watch the DVD I have of it.
Why?
So that it's HD. You know what I mean? Really
But if they
kick it
didn't
up a
film
notch.
it in HD, does it even make
Yes,
much of a difference?
Yes, they
They go back in and like.
Andrea, it's literally the future. They can do anything.
Okay.
They can do anything.
All right. So hit me with the first time you watched this. Do you remember? I mean, you were.
Very young.
It came out. You were not that old. I don't even.
I still have the copy of the movie I saw it for the first time. It's on a recorded VHS. I have a whole closet full of these VHS tapes that my dad
Hoarder.
made,
Paul's a hoarder, but we'll
that
save
my dad
that
made
for another time.
when, because we didn't have cable a lot when I was growing up, but before I was old enough to know what cable was and anything, they must have had cable and they must have had HBO, because my dad had a ton of movies that he recorded off of HBO or whatever, Showtime. I don't know if those were all around, but HBO for sure was. That he recorded. That's where I would watch it. I'd pop it in my VHS player, watch it all the time.
Did you find it scary?
I don't ever remember being scared about it.
Because shocker. That's why I didn't watch it.
To me, I always thought it's a weird movie, like thinking about it now, but as a kid I just thought it's a funny movie.
Is it supposed to be a comedy?
Don't know.
Is it supposed to be funny?
I don't know. I'd say it's a Tim Burton movie.
Oh, yeah. I think I knew that.
I don't know. That's why I said it's like Nightmare Before Christmas, but for adults.
Yeah,
I don't even know if that's a good description of it, but to me, that's how I feel. When I watch it, it's like, it's not scary. It's not funny, really.
It's just weird.
It's a goofy, weird movie, yeah.
Yeah.
But when I was a kid, I thought, this is just a funny movie. Because I wasn't thinking about... When you're a kid, you're not thinking about... I can't say anything because you haven't seen this yet.
Yeah, so don't give anything.
I'm not trying to ruin it, so...
Well, I wish it was October watching it. I feel like
for sure.
I feel like the chances of me
waited.
liking it would be better.
Yeah.
But I feel like we could have waited, but I feel like we're doing movies that like how I feel is that we're doing the movies that like I get the most reaction from you that I haven't seen it. That's what we're starting with.
Well, not necessarily, because you dropped a bomb on me last week. You told me you never watched Jurassic Park.
Well, I've seen parts of that.
Parts,
so I don't know if that counts.
Parts don't do it justice. No.
Well, I don't want to watch that. I'd rather watch Beetlejuice than that, to be honest.
You'd rather watch Beetlejuice than Jurassic Park?
100%. Well, I say that, but like I said, I really don't know anything about this movie.
I feel like you have me sighing a lot on this podcast because I cannot believe the absolute trash that falls out of your mouth. It's unbelievable.
What did I say?
I've seen whatever. I've never seen Jurassic Park. You just blow it off like it's nothing. Like,
I think it is.
Oh
I think it's
God.
fine. I think I could go the rest of my life never having watched it and be just fine.
so that's why you haven't seen it, is because it's so old, you think?
Yeah, I think like if I didn't want to watch it then, and then it just got to be to a point where it's like, well, now it's 20 years later, do I want to watch it now? No.
Who did you grow up with where they were never like, hey, let's watch this weird movie?
My entire family, I
that's
think,
what I mean. You knew nobody growing up that was like, let's watch Beetlejuice or any of these other movies that I want to watch. Like,
no.
None of your friends were like, hey, we rented Independence Day down at the gas station.
No.
What's that place called in Caro used to get movies?
Ralston's?
Is that what it's called?
Used to be. Now it's the Patriot Party Mart. Shout out to all my Caro listeners. Meet you at the Patriot Party Mart later.
Do they still rent videos?
I don't know.
Because
I doubt it. Oh no, Panorama. That's where we used to get movies from. Panorama. But they're gone.
But was that a gas station?
No.
See, because that's what gets
store.
me is the gas stations that rent movies.
Yeah. But I wish like our kids could go to a gas station and rent a movie
but that's
and
what
get
I
a
was gonna
pizza on a Friday night.
That's what I was going to tell you.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a gas station video rental store in forever.
Paul, there are no more video rental
But listen,
stores.
You didn't go into the store with me when we went to Caseville last week.
Oh boy.
They had a whole wall.
You're
of
lying.
movies. I swear. And I think I might have a picture of it. If I have a picture, it'll be here right now. But I saw it. I was blown away. Holy shit! This is going way back.
That's insane. They're living. They don't
some
know
of the movies,
up there.
Some of the movies were early 2000s.
Was it Beetlejuice? It just came out up there.
They may. They're not that far behind.
They got the poster, guys.
It's early 2000s then.
Wow,
up north.
that's nuts. But I do miss. Yeah, I wish we could rent a movie. Like these kids have no idea.
Yeah,
Kids these days, they have no idea.
it's true, and they're worse off for it.
So are you excited?
I'm very excited.
You are.
I'm excited for you to see it.
I don't hold your breath that I'm gonna like it.
I don't think you are gonna like it, but I think
Great.
I think it because it's not like it doesn't have some special meaning to me other than I just always liked it.
You just liked it. Okay.
So there's no part in it where I think, oh, this is like a special part where she's gonna be like, oh, this movie, I like this movie because it has some special part.
Yeah.
It really doesn't have that. It's got a bunch of cool parts, I think, but nothing that really grabs you unless you're into that sort of weird movie type of thing. You know what I mean?
I just hope I don't want to be on my phone.
You're not gonna be on your phone.
This
is a movie you have to pay attention to because there's so many weird little things in it.
Oh, that bums me out even more.
No, it's not, and I might be speaking
out of turn here.
I'm not. This is my turn to talk, so that ain't the right one. I don't know what saying I'm trying to say, but here's what I'm trying to say is that I don't think this movie was very long.
Oh.
Like, not like that.
Well, that just perked me up.
14-hour epic you made me watch last week.
Excuse me. So good. We could watch that again right now. I'm ready to go.
I am already on. Okay, no. But I'm already on record saying it wasn't that bad. But still, too long.
No. Not long enough.
We're talking about The Notebook. If you haven't watched it, go back and listen to last week's
Yeah, go
episode.
back and listen to that.
Straight trash on me. But go ahead and watch it. It was okay. So...
You got a trailer for me to see?
Well, not yet.
Not yet.
I want you to try to guess what it's about first.
Oh, that's going to be... Okay, so there's a couple.
Yep.
They can't say... They accidentally find a book named Beetlejuice, and they say Beetlejuice. That's weird. I wonder what this Beetlejuice book's about.
Don't say it again.
Be careful with that B-word
go.
book. And then... out pops Michael Keaton. They do that like, rah.
Is that what he does?
I don't freaking know. And then they got to get rid of him. So they got to get like an exorcist to come throw some holy water on him. Oh, and then there's some big creature with a big mouth. I don't know what that's about.
All right.
I really have no idea. Other than they can't say his name 3 times. I don't know.
Okay.
And did I get it?
I mean, you nailed it. You're about 12% right on some of that.
Okay.
You want to take a guess at the couple's names?
Okay.
What character do you think Michael Keaton plays?
Beetlejuice.
Okay.
I knew
Well,
that.
how could you know that? You've never seen it.
I knew that. But I can't think of another. What other movies he in?
Michael Keaton?
Yeah.
Batman. Here's
Lame.
a movie I know you've seen with him in it. Do you remember the other guys?
Yes.
Do you remember their chief who kept doing the TLC references?
No. I wonder if I could pick Michael Keaton out of a lineup.
You for sure could. Okay. Spider-Man Homecoming.
Don't remember.
He's the guy with the wings.
Not a clue.
Oh my god. See, this is why the podcast is called You're Not Even Watching, because I know she's seen some of these movies. Just the main characters, everybody's face is just one because she's like staring at her phone half the time and then looking at me. What's going on in this movie?
Well, let's see. The other guys I haven't seen in years, and Spider-Man: Homecoming. No, I probably half watched that. I don't like that.
You don't like Spider-Man?
Not really. It's just okay. I don't really care. What was the question? Oh, the characters' names.
Yeah.
Stephanie and Greg. You're so full of crap.
That's not it.
I knew better than that was even close to right.
So before we watch the trailer, is there any chance you think you'll like this movie?
Yes. I don't think I'm going to be blown away or anything, but I think maybe I'll be entertained. Okay. I'm hoping to be entertained. That's really my only hope.
That's your only hope, is to be entertained.
Yeah. But I think it's like, if I had to put a percentage on it, 70-30 that I won't be.
Yeah. I could see that being the result here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You ready for a trailer?
I feel like I'll know more about after I watch the trailer if
Well,
I'm gonna enjoy this at all.
Oh, you're gonna enjoy it.
Oh,
Are you ready?
88.
All right, hold on. Make sure it's still recording. All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Here we go.
Is it even playing? Oh.
Yeah.
Adam and Barbara are recently deceased.
They're dead?
They were happy to haunt in peace until the new residents moved in. To rid themselves of these pesky pests, they call on the ghost world's leading bioexorcist.
He did exactly what you said.
Attention Kmart shoppers. I'm back. You want somebody out of the house? I want to get somebody out here. But I want out. For good.
You two have really screwed up.
I want Beetlejuice out of the picture. You guys really are dead.
Nightshades promise. Spirits drive. To the living
You look
God.
bummed.
Let now the dead, shall we, come alive.
Can we pick? Oh god.
Here's why I won't do 2 shows a night anymore, babe. I won't.
Now, do you know who Michael Keaton is?
Can we pick a different movie?
Nope, that's it. Hey, did you happen to see the PG rating on that?
What is it? PG?
It said it was rated PG. There's no way that's a PG movie.
I am 1000% more bummed after having watched that.
Really?
Yeah.
What if it was October 25th right now?
It wouldn't matter. I don't want to watch this. This looks terrible.
Oh, dude. Let's look. I got to see the runtime on this. What was?
I
what,
pray to
what-
God it's 15 minutes.
What part bummed you out the most?
All of it. All of it.
All of it,
It's just wonky.
babe. There's no way.
Oh my god.
So you're more bummed. You were totally wrong on their names.
Adam and Barbara.
Yeah.
And they're dead.
Yes.
Yeah, that threw me for a loop.
It's 1 hour and 33 minutes.
It's going to be the longest hour and 33 minutes of my life, I think.
Nah, dude. And see, what didn't I tell you? It doesn't look old to me.
No, it just looks terrible.
How did that look terrible to
Oh, boy. All right, I'll go in with an open mind.
you? Oh, yeah, clearly. It was straight trash, Paul. I don't even want to watch it. It'll be the worst hour of my life.
I am very, very bummed about
Here's what
it.
I'll say. Something I had forgotten when you were asking me about my memories of it.
Okay.
It does open with a really cool opening. The beginning of the movie.
Okay.
Or maybe it's not the very first scene, but it's like definitely in the very first couple minutes. I remember being a kid thinking that was cool.
All right.
I'll tell you when it happens. And you can be like, you just call me stupid. It's fine.
Nope, I'm gonna embrace it. Let's do this.
You ready to do it?
Yep.
Let's do
Let's
it.
do it. See you guys in a few. All right, we're back. We saw this movie.
Best. It's better than I
Wish
remembered.
I wouldn't have seen it.
No way.
Can we tell the listeners what literally took place 2 seconds ago? I've got
Tell 'em.
notes upon notes. I've got a phone with notes. I've got a notebook with notes. And I said, Paul, you didn't take any notes? And you said, yeah, I did. I got them. And then you said, wait a minute. And you closed your eyes. And you go, yeah, I got them.
Yeah.
So they're
'cause that-
just stored away up there, huh?
It's a steel trap. I
I've-
remember everything.
I know how good your memory is.
It's the best.
I'm aware of how good your memory is. So that concerns me. But don't worry. I have us covered.
Yeah. If you see me panicking in the middle, it's because in the moment I might have forgotten them, but I know them right now.
Okay. All right. Well, I wish we would have done this the other day, but, time gets away from you.
Yeah.
We watched
this
it
2 days ago?
2 days ago.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I took diligent
Or did we
notes.
watch it last night?
It was not last night. We should have recorded it last night, but
Oh,
I think I was tired.
No, you know what it was? We had to watch Stupid Big Brother.
Oh, Big Brother. Do you want to
Ugh.
start a Big Brother podcast too?
Nope.
Get 2 of them
Nope.
going? All right.
Nope.
Fine. I'll start it by myself all alone
Okay.
in the basement. All right.
I'm not. Oh, shit.
What happened?
No, then we're good.
What'd you forget?
The lights back here.
Oh,
Is it?
well.
Should I turn them on now or just YOLO?
Well, if you want to.
All right, hold on.
Go ahead. I'll start talking. Excuse me?
I love you.
Yeah, right. Okay, so first up, I wanted to go on record and say Michael Keaton is not related to Diane Keaton. I did some research. Not related at all.
Are
no
you sure?
no relation
I think you're
per
wrong.
the internet.
They're 100% married.
I was gonna
yeah,
say,
they're
like,
not blood related. They're
brother or
married,
sister or
married
something.
related.
No, they're not.
Yeah,
Not related. Anyway, my second note was you're way too excited and you were dancing.
I was dancing.
Yeah, at the opening, you were like dancing around. You're so excited, and I thought
It's been a while.
I was just like super bummed out.
There's nothing to be bummed about. It's a fun, funny, awesome movie, and I've watched it so many times, like growing up, that it's like, oh, I haven't seen this in a while. It's awesome again.
It's probably been a minute since you've watched it top to bottom.
Yeah.
Well, maybe around Halloween.
I don't think I've watched it at least in a few years.
Yeah.
Because it's not, even though it's got that PG rating, I don't know if the kids are ready for it.
They'd be fine, I think.
Oh, for sure.
They'll
But
be fine.
is it like the one I'm going to throw on over like Nightmare Before Christmas for Connor? No.
Yeah, it's no Hocus Pocus.
Sure. It's
For
better
Halloween,
than Hocus
can we do a bonus episode of Hocus Pocus? Yeah, that's
Sure.
happening, guys.
Sure, Dre.
Get ready.
Forget taking your kids out for Halloween.
Yeah.
Tune in.
Tune in. So you thought it was better or worse than you remember?
Better.
Really?
Yep, better.
Really?
Yeah, really. It's a timeless movie.
Uh,
Like, the only thing tying it to it being like a 1988 movie is like maybe their wardrobe or whatever, or like the car they're driving. But if you were to make a movie now of 1988, that's what it would look like.
Oh. Okay.
What are we looking at here?
Well, I was just thinking how you're gonna bring up that I said Gina Davis was ugly.
Yeah, the very first that she pops on screen for 2 seconds, she's ugly.
But she's
It's
not.
Gina Davis.
She's not ugly, and I want to go on record and
No
say
shit.
she's not ugly. But they made her look ugly. Those clothes and the hair
what-
were
she's
just
just
so ugly.
She's just a,
It
where's
just it didn't
the
look
movie's
good.
the movie takes place in Connecticut, but I was gonna say Midwest housewife kind of thing.
The clothes were ugly,
But
and they were weirdos.
well, let me talk. That was the first thing that I realized that I didn't realize when I was a kid watching this. That girl shows up to try to sell their house, and they give presents for vacation. Because I've never gotten a present from you. That's something I never heard of before. Even though I've seen this movie. Presents for vacation, weird. Second,
I must have fallen asleep. What did they get? I was zoning out. Just couldn't believe.
I
my
don't know
mom.
what she got. I think she got wallpaper, if I'm not mistaken. And
Ugly
he got
flowered wallpaper.
something for his model.
His model, yeah. And you
but
were really excited about that opening scene with the models.
oh
And
yeah,
it was like it was okay. It was cool, I
Dude.
guess. I mean, to be honest, that was the best part of this movie, and it was over
did you go
the first 30
so
seconds.
leading up to it as it's going through the town? Did you know it was a model?
No, but I think I have seen that before. Like when I was like I would say right before it they revealed it, I was like, oh, this is like I think I'd seen that before. I think we had tried to watch this movie and I couldn't get through it, and I wouldn't have gotten it through it this time if it weren't for all of our fans out there.
All right, I don't want to get too heated here, but that's crap. Second, the other part that was weird, when that lady's there trying to convince them to sell their house and doing
Mhm.
all that, it's 6:45 in the morning.
Okay.
On vacation. I get up early on vacation. Not 6:45
Yeah, that's early.
to get up and give presents and do my model. What? 6:45?
Too early.
2 weeks at home. What are we going to do? Not wake up at 6:45?
Whatever. This movie's sexist. Go on record and put that out there.
Why? Because girls can't drive?
But such bullshit.
Because
Why
that's the
did
other
she
thing.
have to
That's
be
the other thing
driving?
that's in my notes. It's
Yeah.
that you said Gina Davis was ugly.
She's
Girls
not.
can't drive. but she can't drive.
Oh my god. That is such bullshit.
They're going 11 miles an hour. She didn't even attempt to put on the brakes. She just steered off the bridge.
That bridge was a little rickety, and if that's in my town, I want some new construction put up. I need some like.
I mean, if you're not, I mean, what do you think they need to like girl proof it?
Don't be rude.
They just put like.
Don't be rude. You're alienating half of our audience right now.
I'm just kidding.
I would say more than half.
But for real, they made that. I don't know. Like she just drove right off the bridge.
Yeah.
Didn't try to stop. Alec Baldwin's
they had
grabbing
to kill
the
him.
wheel.
Was that Alec Baldwin?
Are you joking?
No.
Really?
I didn't even recognize him.
Oh my god. You watched that whole movie and didn't know that was Alec Baldwin.
Is his daughter?
I have no idea.
Okay. I just wondered.
Are you going to say Justin Bieber?
Yeah.
I think that's his niece or something.
Okay.
That's one of the other Baldwin's kids, I think.
Okay. Haley Baldwin.
I don't want to speak too much on it and reveal that I know these things, but yes, I believe that's his niece.
Okay, thank you for that.
Yeah.
I apparently didn't know who he was, so.
TMZ's on every day at 3:00 here.
My next note was "This is awful," and I stand by that.
Jesus.
It's just
get real.
Bad.
Oh my
it's
God.
just not good. I did not care for it one bit. The sandworms were gross.
Yeah, they're sandworms.
When I said the big mouth, what I was talking about was her at the end, or like closer to the end when she puts her eyeballs in her mouth. That's what I had seen before.
Okay.
And the bird face.
Well, that's like all over. Like people get tattoos.
Yeah. I didn't really know what it was. I just knew it was from that movie.
Do you want to get matching Beetlejuice tattoos?
Fudge, no, bro.
Speaking of fudges and PG-13 or PG ratings, the F-bomb he drops in it.
Don't remember. I was probably
Are you
sleeping.
kidding me?
When?
Don't keep saying you were probably sleeping,
I
because
wasn't
you were not
sleeping,
asleep.
but in my mind, I was wishing I was asleep.
Well, you were wide awake and
Just staring at the TV, contemplating how I got here.
She says, "Home, home, home." They jump out of the model.
Oh yeah, okay.
And he kicks over the tree. He says, "Nice effing model," and then the honk honk. You know. That's something I remember being a kid.
The F word?
Yeah.
Is that where you learned it? Because you said it a lot in our last episode.
That was on the notebook, and if you guys want to rewind the tapes, I haven't said any cuss words at all.
You haven't. You've done very well.
This whole Beetlejuice
That's because I went
podcast.
nuts.
Nuts.
It's weird to me that they sleep.
It's weird to me that they sleep in their clothes.
What a bummer.
That's the biggest bummer of all.
You sleep with socks on, so what are we talking about?
I don't sleep with a tucked in flannel and my belt on.
Sleeping with socks on is worse.
He's wearing shoes. That's worse.
Yeah, well. So then at this point the live family shows up.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, I wish it was the Schitt's Creek crew. Yeah. She's like, David.
She basically is the same character.
No, that's the daughter I was talking about.
Oh, whatever. The mom, whatever her name is.
Yeah, what's his name's mom? Right? She's in Home Alone?
Yeah.
Home Alone.
Home Alone, I feel like she's in Beetlejuice, Home Alone, and then Schitt's Creek. And I've never watched Schitt's Creek, but partly because she's just playing that same terrible person.
No,
from
shut up. She's a really good actress.
I'm not saying she's a bad actress. I'm saying her character is the character from Beetlejuice.
Well, it's a completely different character in Home Alone.
That's what I mean.
Oh,
but
okay.
There's 3 movies that I remember her from. 2 of them, she's the same person.
Whatever. Anyway, then I wanted to watch Schitt's Creek. And then the dad showed up.
The show's not even that good.
Then the dad showed up, and I wanted to watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
You didn't even know where he was from.
Yeah, but as soon as you said it, then I said, let's turn that movie on.
Yeah, but...
And then my next note was I wish I was watching The Addams Family.
So you want to watch movies...
I just kept thinking of all the movies I would rather be watching, or all the shows I'd rather be watching than what we were watching.
That's what I'm saying. You're talking about how terrible this movie is. You didn't give it a fair shot. If you go back and listen to the first part of this podcast, you say, I'm going to go into this with an open mind. You close your mind.
Yes, I did go into it with an open mind. And I was fine until like all the wonky shit started happening. I mean, stuff. I guess
wonky what stuff?
Like, I was fine through the whole part, but then like once they walk outside and it's like some weird desert, and then like those sandworms are showing up, it's like I'm over it at that point. I just don't need.
What do you mean you're over it? They cannot leave. What's going to keep them there?
I don't know.
If
I
not
didn't
for
like it,
sandworms.
and I really did try to go into it with an open mind, so I don't appreciate that.
You didn't go into it open in mind.
I did.
Otherwise, you'd have liked this movie.
No, that's not true.
And
It's
you're telling
not
me
a good movie.
no. What you're telling me is that you watched. You're thinking of all the other movies you'd rather be watching while this movie's on. That's not giving it a fair shake. Let's
do
go
you
back.
want to hear my next note?
We're gonna have to go watch it again.
Do you want to hear my next note?
Sure.
Says, I wish Beetlejuice would show up so this could be over.
Stunned silence.
I'm sorry.
It's such a good movie. And let me tell you this. Something else I didn't remember. Beetlejuice is not in this movie enough.
That's what I was going to say, and it took way too long for him to show up.
Yeah, like there's like a little parts alluding to him.
Yeah.
He needs to be
Yeah.
the whole movie.
Because
Dude,
once he showed up, I was like, well, at least something's happening. Like, I can get into
Dude.
this part.
Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice,
Yeah.
probably my favorite person in the world. Like after watching this, it was just every time
You
he talked,
were
I was laughing.
giggling
Dude.
so hard.
I wish I could be Beetlejuice.
And I will say something. Can I say something positive?
Yeah,
I liked his performance as Beetlejuice.
Andrea.
He was very good Beetlejuice. But I did write, what influenced this character? How did we get this character? He was a nut job pervert.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice, on record, nut job pervert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that aside, I wish that I could be Beetlejuice.
Oh,
the pervert
oh
part.
boy.
Let's leave
Do you
that
want to
out.
hear my last note?
No.
My last
I don't wanna
note.
hear
I
it.
need to right now. Paul wishes he was a perverted psycho. Because you said, I wish I was Beetlejuice.
I just meant he's so outgoing, you know?
Please don't wish to be Beetlejuice.
Dude, if I
Please
could walk
don't.
into a party and just have one-liners going, everybody wants to talk to me, bam.
Oh, boy.
People are literally, they're saying my name 3 times to get me to come. Hey, there I am.
Oh,
He's
God.
so good in that. Wait, hey, when they're in the cemetery for the first time in the model, and they try to leave, but then he's wearing the same clothes as Alec Baldwin. Dude,
That was funny.
I almost fell out of my chair. I
That
almost
was
fell
funny.
out, dude.
I was also wondering, like, how did they get this movie made? Like,
It's
I have
Tim
to
Burton.
guess it cost a lot of money. But wasn't this like one of Tim Burton's like first?
Let me see my phone there. I think it's one of the first ones he did, but not the first.
Yeah, it had to have been like towards the beginning, and I just kept thinking,
Well,
like,
1988. But I
Yeah.
think he'd been making things since the 70s.
okay, maybe, but even still, like, you're in the, you know, I don't know, in the room, like, talking to Tim Burton, and this movie is insane. The premise.
But awesome. And also, I don't know how big a star Alec Baldwin was at the time, but Gina Davis was big, Alec Baldwin was big, and
The mom.
Michael Keaton,
Mm-hmm.
he's like the biggest star in the world.
I googled him. I know what he looks like now.
I cannot believe you didn't know who Beetlejuice was.
Whatever.
All right, the budget for this movie, you
Yeah.
said how much it cost to make? $15 million.
How much did? It's
Take a guess at
still
the box office. Take a guess.
at the box office. So that's
And remember, it's 1988.
that's like only like what it made while it was in theaters, right?
Yes.
Can I have my notes back? I'm gonna say 50 million.
$84.6 million.
It's still making money today. Do you want
Hey.
to tell the listeners what happened the day we were gonna watch it?
Oh, yeah. I walk into Slice of the 80s Pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Beetlejuice is on. I took a picture. It was like perfect. Let's go home and watch Beetlejuice. I
And
was
then you did.
never more excited.
Came out. I was thinking like if I worked there, I'd be really bummed out to watch 80s movies all day.
All right.
'Cause they probably just play the same ones over and over again. I was like,
That'd be awesome.
I know that's like.
I
your
mean, but
dream.
there's a lot of 80s movies I don't want to watch.
Is Ferris Bueller's Day Off in the 80s?
I'm almost positive.
I love that movie.
All right. This movie won Academy Awards.
Wow.
Yeah. Best makeup and it only won one Academy Award and 3 Saturn Awards, which
Oh,
I don't know what that
okay.
is. Best horror film, best makeup, and best supporting actress for Sylvia Sidney,
Who was
who
that?
I believe played the caseworker. Juno.
Oh,
or
she had a
Bruno.
sliced throat. Did you see?
Yeah.
That? Can I have
Oh,
it?
did I see it? Yeah. No, I missed that part.
Oh, sorry.
The smoke was pouring out of her throat.
Oh yeah, she was smoking out of that
Uh huh.
throat hole.
Did you like those parts where they were like in the
No, I didn't
afterworld?
like that. I didn't like
to
that.
bum you out?
Yeah, just
They-
like it was like lame. I just didn't like it.
You didn't like it because it bummed you out, or what?
Yeah, I just
Hey, that's where you're gonna end up.
did not like that.
I don't know. It didn't seem that bad. There's some things that I don't remember, and I never paid attention to before today about them having to stay there for 125 years or whatever. What happens after that?
And you know.
See, I don't know either. I gotta rewatch it again. You want to go watch it again? Just power through one more time.
No.
I'll just look it up on the internet.
I was thinking that the house looked better once they got like they
The
tried to make it
Dietzes?
look bad. Yeah, but I think it looked better.
Think so?
Yeah.
Otho, how'd you feel about him?
Which one was he?
He's the bigger dude who like talked with a deep voice. He was an interior designer and like talked to
Oh,
spirits.
I don't know.
That guy
I didn't have a way.
that guy
I didn't
always
have a feeling of
he
him.
always bummed me out. He just thought he was the coolest dude in the world. But it's like, dude,
I had to Google it was Winona Ryder. I know that.
you
The
had
girl.
to Google that
Yeah.
was Winona Ryder.
Yeah. I knew she looked familiar, but I couldn't place her. So let's
Holy
go
shit.
favorite part, because I'll tell you my favorite part when it was over. Just kidding.
My favorite part is anything with Beetlejuice in it.
Yeah, but
Every single
that's not my
part.
favorite part. I liked at the dinner table when they did when they got possessed and they were singing
The
that
shrimp
song.
come out.
Yeah, I liked that part.
The Harry Belafonte.
My least favorite part was the rest of the movie.
So there was one scene you thought was
No,
good.
I liked Beetlejuice, but like you said, it didn't seem like he was
Oh, dude.
in there enough.
I've heard for years, and somebody was just telling me at work, a guy that I work with
Mm.
was telling me that he heard they were going to do a Beetlejuice 2.
I feel like that could go really wrong.
Yeah, but if Michael Keaton's involved as Beetlejuice,
You think Tim Burton would do another one?
I don't know, why not? What else is he doing?
I don't know.
Exactly. Who knows? Hanging out with Johnny Depp or something.
Favorite character?
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice. Mine too. I mean, he's a psychotic pervert. I think we covered that, but
You know who my second favorite character was?
hmm.
The flat dude who goes into the wall.
The guy that got ran over. Yeah.
Feeling a little flat. And he ran into the wall.
Yeah.
They got him
I
on a
can
zip
see why
line.
you liked it as a kid, because it
Yeah,
would be
it's a
like,
comedy.
yeah.
It's
But
a funny movie.
never having watched it as a kid, I think greatly influences my
Yeah.
feeling about
that,
it.
and your hatred for anything good, so.
Not true.
Not true.
Um,
What else we got?
I think I covered all of my notes. Is there anything else rattling around up there that you wanted to talk about?
I said everything I wanted to say. My notes were Gina Davis is ugly, says
She's not.
Andrea.
She's not.
She's very pretty. She can't drive,
Oh my
which is
God.
not an indictment on all women, but Gina Davis's character in this movie. And third was Beetlejuice was not in this movie enough. I can't say that more. I wonder if there's like some. Do you think there's like a blooper section of this movie? Did they do that in 1988?
I don't know. I'm not sure, but
I would love to see just takes of Michael Keaton being Beetlejuice.
he really.
You know what? I'm gonna call him up.
Do you think he did like method acting and he walked around
He was
in
just
the grocery
Beetlejuice?
store as Beetlejuice, like eating
Hey, what do you think
fake
about
bugs? Just,
Yeah, dude.
Winona Ryder wasn't old enough for him to be trying to marry either.
Well, he's a psychotic perv.
Yeah, we covered that, I guess.
He's been dead for 600 years or something.
Mm-hmm.
He's creeping around a cemetery. I mean,
It made me like want it to be Halloween.
yeah. So it's a good movie.
I do love.
You'd
Halloween.
rate it out of 5 stars? 5.
No,
What would you give it?
2. Sorry, that's what I would give it.
Michael Keaton's performance alone. That's a 5-star performance. He's a 5-star man.
I literally wrote I don't ever want to watch it again. I'm sorry.
That's
I
fine. That's fine. You don't watch.
wanted to like it.
You don't watch movies like I watch movies. You don't watch them over and over again. I get that.
Yeah, but this would have been a good one for me too, because I do watch movies based on the how many times have we watched Christmas Vacation because it's
Right,
Christmas time?
right.
500.
So this is you're saying this is a good Halloween movie. One night it's like almost getting close to Halloween, and we've already gone through the other ones that we always watch, like Hocus Pocus and Casper and whatever else we watch. I don't even know. You're not gonna think, man. Well, we could put in.
I will
Beetlejuice."
put it on for you so you can dance around and giggle, and I'll play euchre on my phone.
Ugh.
Does that count? Is that good?
I hope our kids don't get your sense of like what's good and what's not.
I know, because if they take after me, they'll be reading a book instead of watching a movie, and what a shame that would be.
If anything's any good, they make a movie out of it. So you don't have to. There's never a reason to read a book.
Shut up.
I'm anti-book. I'll say it here. I'll say it now.
Okay.
Books bad.
Movies good.
Exactly. If a book is good, I don't need to know about it. I don't care about it. Because guess what? Hollywood's coming, and they're gonna make a great movie out of it.
You give this movie a 5-star rating?
No, it's not a 5-star movie. It's in my heart of hearts, it's a 5-star movie because it means a lot to me. And I really do think Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice might be the best character in a movie, TV show, anything of all time. Of all time.
That's a bold statement.
Name somebody better. Name one character in a movie that's better. Name one. Name one.
Noah
Name
last
one.
week.
Noah?
Yeah.
What did all Ryan Gosling did was be Ryan Gosling.
We don't have to go back into this.
Well, no, because we are.
Forrest Gump.
Still not better.
Fight me.
Still not better.
Yes, it is.
It's not. Forrest Gump's good. He's good at Tom Hanks is great as
Leonardo
Forrest Gump.
DiCaprio and Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, that's another good one. Still not beating Beetlejuice.
Really?
Imagine Beetlejuice as the Wolf of Wall Street. Better movie. Name a movie that you couldn't put Beetlejuice in. It would be
now
a better
that
movie.
I would like to watch. Let's just put him in as
everything. Do you think we could?
He's in as
Dude.
Jack from the Titanic.
That's a different movie. That's for sure. He's not drowning.
No.
No. He's getting on a lifeboat.
Yeah, he's pushing like little kids out of that lifeboat.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Hey, let's quit this podcast. Let's start making some movies.
With only Michael Keaton.
Only Michael Keaton.
We're just gonna remake Hollywood, all the big movies going on,
Yeah.
but with
Beetlejuice
as the main
instead.
character.
Do you think Michael Keaton is in?
If I was a billionaire, if that could ever happen, I 100% would be trying to finance movies with Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice.
I don't think Michael Keaton's doing much these days.
Bullshit. He's in all sorts of stuff.
Is he?
I think he's gonna be in the new Venom movie.
Oh, those movies are terrible too. So
I'm not sure his role in it, but he was in Spider-Man: Homecoming, which we discussed. I've never seen that, but you've definitely seen it. But he was the bad guy in that, and that was just a couple years ago. And that's a freaking Marvel movie. You know what I mean?
all right. I guess.
He's
I
on
mean,
top-
I am not.
He's on top of his game. Don't try to break him down.
I'm not like the leader of the Michael Keaton
If there was a
fan
Mount,
club
if there was,
like you are.
I'm just saying, if there was a Mount Rushmore of the greatest actors of all time, Michael Keaton's on it. Jeff Goldblum's on it.
Oh God.
Dude, he's on it. You know why he's on it? He didn't get his due.
We can't.
He was
we
the
can't
star.
Revisit that.
We can.
saga.
We can and we will. And I'm gonna bring it up forever that Jeff Goldblum got screwed. Everybody's talking about Will Smith. Jeff Goldblum's a star of that movie. Will Smith, he flew some spaceship. Literally, the spaceship had directions on it.
Paul, we had a whole podcast about this where you.
You know, we talk about
professed your
doing
love.
this podcast for decades.
Yeah, it's just gonna be.
It's gonna keep coming up. Now Michael Keaton's gonna keep coming up. We've got to watch more Michael Keaton movies.
Can't find.
You ever
any.
see Michael Keaton as Batman?
I don't like Batman.
All right.
I'm just kidding.
Thanks for coming.
No, I'm just kidding, but we're not.
Tell them where to find us.
So we have a couple
I'm
things. We have a couple things to discuss. So you can find us on Instagram at You're Not Even Watching. We are on Twitter at WhyNewPod. We're on YouTube. I'd like to make a couple announcements about that. Seem to be getting a lot of traction on YouTube. I was not for this being filmed. I look terrible in all these videos. We do these late at night.
My God. It's 8:09. So late.
Very late for me. I don't have any makeup on. But that's
I'm blown away that it's only 8 o'clock right now.
But that's fine. We did have some technical difficulties with our last video, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
want to
well.
blame anybody. Somebody forgot to restart the video after we had technical difficulties.
I mean, what are you gonna do? We're recording this on an iPhone, guys.
Yeah.
Get over it.
But it was still, you could still hear it all. Do you want to talk about our next movie?
I thought we didn't know it.
We don't. It's a surprise. You want to tell them? We're gonna do.
Am I supposed to surprise them right now? It's a surprise to me. I don't even know it.
We're gonna do a bonus from the Vault episode next week.
From the Vault, meaning we've both
seen it, but it's just really good. We haven't seen it in a long time, so we'll sprinkle those in like occasionally.
Yeah. Because we're gonna be doing this for tens of years, so we have to sprinkle some stuff.
Yeah.
Eventually, we'll be watching old episodes of Roseanne.
Can
I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that.
Can we?
You know I hate Roseanne.
We could do a podcast just Roseanne. We could watch every Roseanne episode and talk about it. What do you think?
I think you'll be doing that with your new husband. I'm not doing that. I'm not watching Roseanne. I don't like it.
I love Roseanne so much.
I don't even get it. She's just mean all the time.
I love Roseanne.
She's always yelling. That's not funny.
All right, guys. Well, we hope you enjoyed this episode more than I enjoyed Beetlejuice. And we will see you next week. Every Tuesday. New episode comes. Yep, new episode comes out on Tuesdays. So we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Yeah.
That was not very enthusiastic.
Okay. Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you.
Was that better?
That was better.
That sounded worse.
No.
See you. Just kidding. Bye.
Oh my God. Shut it off.